Dix Park is the over 300-acre park just outside of downtown Raleigh, purchased by the city a few years ago from the health system. The first phase of improvements is underway now with the Dix Plaza in play. Just outside of Dix Park, the Hamel Drive Towers and Park City South development is going in, which will bring hundreds of units to a great location right outside of Dix Park, right outside of downtown. And there'll also be various road improvements and greenway access. Really going to be one of the best residential addresses in the city. The Mirror City Gateway Apartments is the first phase of the multi-tower City Gateway development. This development is really going to have a big impact on the skyline due to its location on the ridge line and coming in there on the money shot. A couple blocks away, 320 West South Street, we'll be adding a couple of hundred units and a 20-story tower overlooking the amphitheater and offering sweeping views of downtown. Over on South Person Street, the Acorn Apartments is nearing completion. This mid-rise building fits into the neighborhood pretty well. There's supposed to be a future hotel phase, but it appears that may be on hold. The Tempo and Homewood Suites by Hilton Hotel is almost finished as well. Good thing about this one, it will offer another rooftop bar. The Platform Apartments over on the other side of Russ Bus offers about 400 units in this phase. There's also another phase that's going to kick off pretty soon, which will add 200 more units. So great to see the residential epicenter of downtown Raleigh kind of shift to the west a little bit. My favorite building going up in the past few years in downtown Raleigh, 400 Hillsborough Street, is nearing completion. This 20-story tower features apartments, office, and ground floor retail, and it also features an off-site parking deck, so it doesn't have that huge parking podium that many of our buildings do these days. It only has a couple of floors of parking, which we'll take it. It's a step in the right direction. The Alexan Apartments will add a couple of hundred new units in a mid-rise building, just adjacent to the other similar mid-rise buildings in that area. Seaboard Station is a multi-block development of land formerly owned by Peace University. Will feature hundreds of units, a Hyatt House hotel with rooftop bar, and blocks of ground floor retail. There's also future phases by another developer over by the actual former Seaboard train station, which will actually be moved to the northern end of the site. Russ Bus will be a future bus hub for Go Raleigh and Go Triangle, and it'll also feature over 30 stories of residential development above. Former plans called for a two-tower development, but this being tied to federal funds and then the rising and escalating construction costs now have it as one building. Adjacent to the state capitol and legislative buildings, North Carolina Freedom Park is being built to honor African Americans in North Carolina's history. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe.